heart control, caffeine, melatonin, love, heart control, caffeine, you get me going. Brain, heart control, caffeine, melatonin, love, brain, heart, wake up, smack. Nice to meet ya. Who could you be?
Hello people and welcome back to Talking Comics. This video will be slightly different. I thought since it's June, at least when I'm recording this it's June, hopefully the video comes out in June. But anyway, I thought I could talk about some LGBTQ comic characters. Just thought would be something fun to do, and it being June, it's Pride Month, so yeah. Another thing I want to do is trying to tell you when the character's last appearance was. So say if I'm talking about Wiccan, the Marvel superhero, and I say all about him, basically giving you the basic info on the character, I would then tell you when he last showed up in comics. Now, I can't promise you to be 100% correct on it, so if I get any info wrong, please comment down below to help me and the people watching. A DC comic character. He wasn't always a DC character, but he eventually became one after DC bought him. He is a part of the superhero team The Authority, and his boyfriend Apollo is also on that team. The team is actually getting a movie planned in James Gunn's new DC universe, so that's another reason to check out the character. Midnighter's powers are slightly complicated. Basically, he has a computer in his head that gives him enhanced reflexes, also super strength, and from what I can tell, a slight healing factor. You've probably noticed that he has slight similarities to Batman, at least in design with the mask and everything, and that is done on purpose. The Authority is kind of like the Justice League, but if they were anti-heroes, willing to kill people. Midnighter's last appearance, I believe, was in Superman and the Authority. I could be wrong, but from what I've looked up and can tell, that was his last appearance. Deadpool is a pretty well-known character, so I probably won't need to say much about him, but if somehow you don't know who he is, Deadpool is a mercenary for hire, aka an anti-hero, who can break the fourth wall and is very much well known for his strong healing factor. Deadpool is pansexual, with him being fine with basically flirting with anyone and really anything, to be honest. His character also did recently date the non-binary character that is Valentine. Right now he is in a new comic with him being very much himself, with his symbiote daughter Princess. He's also in the new Deadpool and Wolverine. Also, obviously, he will be in the new Deadpool and Wolverine film. John Constantine is a magic user in the DC universe. He's a bit of a jerk, but does want to do the right thing. He's also known for being a trickster, with him normally tricking people into getting things his way. At the moment, he is appearing in Hellblazer, John Constantine Dead in America. I've talked about that comic if you want to check out that video to find out more about that. Harley Quinn, another very popular character that I'm sure I won't have to explain too much, but basically Harley Quinn was originally the sidekick of the Joker until she left him, seeing as he's extremely abusive to her. For a while now in comics, she's been doing her own thing, with her being an anti-hero, sometimes villain. It really depends who's writing her. I believe she has her own comic series going at the moment, but I could be wrong. I haven't been able to keep up with DC comics too much lately, but hopefully I'll be able to. Mystique is a sort of well-known Marvel character because of her appearance in the X-Men films, but in my opinion, I'll still give you the basics just because some people haven't seen those movies. Mystique is a mutant with the ability to shapeshift. She's sometimes been a villain and sometimes a hero. Her relationship with the X-Men is quite messy, along with some other characters. She actually got married to the character Destiny quite recently, and I believe that's her last appearance in comics, though I know there is a Krakoa final comic, and she might pop up in that. I'm unsure. Now, before I go into this, no, Gwenpool is not Gwen Stacy or that other Gwen Stacy. She's also not Deadpool. She's very much her own character. It just so happens her costume looks like Deadpool's costume. Basically, Gwenpool used to live in a normal world, without superheroes and all the chaos. Well, probably still chaos, but you know what I mean. Until one day she was teleported into the Marvel 616 universe. She is Arrow Ace, so she has no romantic or sexual feelings towards people. She's a really fun character in my opinion. I heavily suggest checking her out, but I'd probably just read Unbelievable Gwenpool, her first proper comic, as it's considered her best, and a lot of her newer stuff just hasn't got that kind of same feel again. Just to say, Batwoman is not Batgirl. Those are two separate people. I understand why some might get confused by that, but they are not the same person. Batwoman is the cousin to Bruce Wayne. She is slightly different from Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, as she's willing to kill. Also, she's willing to do a Terminator style Well, they're not dead, but they've been shot.
Through Friday.
What the hell are you doing?
You son of a bitch! You shot me! He'll live.
Yes, she also uses guns. Her last appearance, I had a hard time tracking down, so I don't know what it was or is. I know she's probably in something new or whenever, but if you know, please comment down below. I wouldn't be shocked if she's appeared in a Batman comic recently or something like that. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked this video, then like it. If you didn't, you can dislike it. There's a lot of other characters I could have talked about, and who knows, I'll maybe do a sequel to this video and talk about even more characters. Happy Pride Month, and thanks for watching.